And we're moving now to developments in Uttar Pradesh, where Samajwadi Party head Akhilesh Yadav was all set to hold a march to the assembly today. Heavy police deployment is present outside the Samajwadi Party office ahead of that march. Remember, the state legislature's monsoon session is set to begin today. It's likely to see a stormy prelude as the Samajwadi Party chief is expected to lead a walk of MLAs and MLCs to the legislature building from the party headquarters. We're playing you visuals right now from outside the party headquarters on your screens. You can see that police deployment that we were just discussing with you. The distance between the SP state headquarters and the legislative building is just about 1.8 kilometers. Let's go over to my colleague Pranshu Mishra for more details over here. Pranshu, I know big questions remained, even though we knew this march was going to take place. Questions remained on whether or not that march would be possible, because you have the police that have installed what I believe are collapsible barricades at multiple junctures. Could you tell us more?
Well, that today also the Vidhan Sabha session begins, and since it is the beginning of the Vidhan Sabha session, I think the MLAs do have a right to reach Vidhan Sabha. And in the past, we have seen the novel ways of protest. So sometimes we have seen that the legislators have come on bullock cars, sometimes on cycles. So I think ultimately there will be no stopping the MLAs, because it's their right to choose the mode of conveyance. So if they actually want to walk down to the assembly, I think that is not going to be an issue with the government.
Okay. And Pranshu, if you could very quickly tell us, what are the key issues that Akhilesh Yadav is hoping to bring up today with this march? What's the aim?
Well, the Samajwadi Party clearly has been saying that the government has failed on all fronts as far as law and order is concerned. They are also clearly going to raise the issue of the recent cases of atrocities against the women, especially the Lakhimpur case. Also against what they call is the alleged attack on the democratic rights of the people. The farmers' issues are to be raised, and also the unemployment and the price rise. These are the issues on which the Samajwadi Party has been agitating. You remember, a couple of days back we have reported at how there was this attempt to march down to the assembly, and that was deterred by the police. But today, since, as I said, it is a beginning of the assembly session, and all MLAs, 111 of the Samajwadi Party MLAs, including Akhilesh Yadav, have a right to decide how they want to actually go to the assembly. So I think ultimately, amidst a lot of force, I think the legislators at least, the MLAs at least, will be allowed. Maybe other people, the other Samajwadi Party workers want to walk along with the leaders, they might be stopped, but ultimately the MLAs will of course be allowed to take a padayatra right up to the
तरह से न जाने देना मैं समझता हूँ उचित नहीं।
आप लोग जाएंगे, पहुंचेंगे?
हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
All right, those are visuals, as we've just told you, coming in from Uttar Pradesh. But we're going to move on.